Say you are learning string handling. How many string related classes are there? 4. What is the first one? Java.lang.string. Second one, Java.lang.string buffer. Third one, Java.lang.string builder. Fourth one, Java.util.string tokenizer. 4 classes. Okay. String class, string buffer class, string builder class. These 3 classes in Java.lang package. String tokenizer class in util package. Okay. 3 classes in one package, 1 class in util package. Now string handling methods. String handling methods, many are there. Now, how to see the profile of string handling? Say string class. Which command we have to use? Java P. Okay. Java P, Java.lang.string. Then it shows the string class profile. These all just I'll redirect to a file. Now, here. You studied this constructor, this constructor, this constructor, as well as this constructor. Like this, you studied length method, get bytes, like a trim method, to uppercase, to convert. These all you can write it. These are nothing. On this also an assignment I'll give. Now, here equals ignore case. Now suppose this method you observe. What is the method name? What is the method name? Equals. Is it accessible? Yes. How do you know? Public. Is it instance method or class method? Instance method. How do you know? There is no static. Okay. Now, how many ways to access? What are those? Which class object required? String class. These methods are in string class. So string class object or string class reference required. Return type is Boolean. Parameter is object. This method I want to call. How to call, how to use, we'll see. See here, string S1 equal to new string. Welcome. If you write like this, in this line, how many objects created? 2 objects. Welcome itself one object. New constructor, one more object created. 2 objects created. One object created in a constant pool, one object created outside the pool. Now, again I'll write string S2 equal to new string welcome. Then how many objects created in second line? 1 object. Because string constant pool do not allow duplicate. Does not allow duplicate. It is outside pool created. Now, total how many objects created? 3. First line 2 objects created. Second line 1 object created. Now, this equals method I want to call. What is the return type of this method? Boolean. What we have to write? Boolean P equal to S1 dot equals S2. Now, first of all, you observe. Return type is Boolean. That's what I written Boolean. Okay, boolean b equal to. It is a instance method. I called with string reference, but parameter which class object? Object class object. But which class reference I passed? String class. Think yourself and give me answer. Is this is valid or not valid? Now, what is the parameter of this class? Object class, object required. But I passed string class reference. Which class object we have to pass? Object class object we have to pass. Which class reference I passed? String class. Valid or not valid? Think yourself. And if it is valid, how it is valid? If it is not valid, why it is not valid? First you decide valid or not valid. Valid. How it is valid? Object is inverted in string class. It is upcasting. Object is superclass. String is subclass. Now, here equals method actual parameter is object. Okay. Now I passed string class reference. Subclass object or subclass reference. If you assign to superclass, that concept is called upcasting. That's what valid. Okay. So object is superclass, string is subclass. Now S2 is a reference of string, but actually it takes object. I passed subclass reference. Subclass object or subclass reference. If you pass to superclass, then it is called upcasting. It is valid. Subclass object or subclass reference, if you assign to superclass, that concept is called upcasting. With upcasting feature, that line is valid. Okay, it is valid. Now, system.out.println b. Instead of writing two lines, can I write as a one line? Yes or no? Outright. System.out.println s1 dot equals s2. You can write no. Return printed. Now system.out.println s1 double equal to s2 equals operator. Here equals method. Here equals operator. Okay. Now file save. You observe what will happen. Just you observe. Here equals method I am using. Here equals operator I am using. Okay. Now compilation. Success. Execution. What you are getting? True, false. Equals method returning true. Equals operator returning. Now, why we are getting like this? What is the difference between this one? I would explain. Okay. Now, if you write like this, internally, what is the difference between equals and equals operator? Now, I'll explain. First, you write this program. Program to demonstrate the difference. Program to demonstrate the difference between equals method of string class and equals operator. Program to demonstrate the difference between equals method of string class and equals operator. Honored. Program to demonstrate the difference between equals method of string class and equals operator. What is output? True, false. I'll explain, just write it. Output is true and false. Is it over? Equals method and equals operator. Okay, the difference I'm explaining. See, equals method you are getting true. Equals operator you are getting false. Okay. Now, first line, how many objects created? Second line, that is clear, no? That is already taught. String constant pool does not allow duplicates. Okay. Now, why we are getting true and false? I'll explain. What's the difference? I'll explain. Now, you observe one object created in string constant pool. One object created in string constant pool. When first line executed, two objects created. Okay, when first line executed, two objects created. This object in a string constant pool. It is one memory block, separate memory block. String constant pool. This object referred by S1. Okay. What will be there here? Hash code. Hash code. When first line executed, two objects created. Two objects created. When first line executed, two objects created. One object referred by S1, two objects. One is created in string constant pool. One more created outside the pool. That object referred by S1. That is created. When second line executed, how many objects created? One. That is where it is created? Outside the pool. Now, welcome. It is another string object. Now, this welcome only placed here. This is referred by S2. Equals method. What you are getting output? Equals method. What you are getting? True. Equals operator? False. Now, equals method, what it will do is this content compared. Welcome compared with welcome. Is it same or different? That's what you are getting true. Okay. Equals operator compares year hash code, same or different? Different. That's what false. That's what you are getting false. So equals method of string class compares contents of string objects, whereas equals operator compares hash code. That is the difference. That's what you are getting true and false. Is it clear? Write this one. Equals method compares the contents of objects. Objects data compared. Okay, that's what true. But equals operator compares the hash code. Hash code different, that's what false. Content same, that's what true. So this object data compared by equals method. That's what you are getting true. But this hash code compared by equals operator. That's what you are getting false. Is it over? Now, based on this, one more question I'll ask, you have to give answer. Okay? You have to think, you have to give answer. Is it over? Now, equals method, equals operator, you have seen difference. Memory allocation already you studied. Now, here, little bit I'll change. I'll remove this. I'll remove this. Now give me answer. What will be the output? Little bit I changed. True, false. Any other? False, true. Any other? True, true. One more left. False, false. Definitely one answer will match. 4 combinations are there. 4 you selected. Definitely one answer will match. So like that you are like this, if you think, no use. Think and give answer. Think and give answer. Logically think yourself and give answer. Your answer can be right or wrong. Try to think and you answer. Oh, I given time for answer, not for discussions. First you stop discussions. I given time for thinking, not for discussions. How many people answer true, false? Just raise your hand. True, false. Okay. Online students. How many people answer true and true? True, true. Okay. Online students. Next. How many will answer false, true? Three members. Online students. How many will answer false, false? No one is there. Yourself. Okay, one. Those who didn't give answer, what is your answer? Other than these four answers are there? All selected, you observe. But still some more people not given answer. Error. How many answer error? Error also is there. 1% error. Error, how many people? Just raise your hand. Online students. Online one student, offline one student, online four students. See, you selected all answers, you observe. All selected, again one more error also is selected, 5 answers. But still some more people not given answer. My eyes on everyone. That means they don't want to give answer. Like later they'll realize. While attending interview, they'll realize. That's it. After completion of course, while attending interviews, they'll realize. Now they won't think. When they'll think in interview, they'll think no. Definitely they'll think in interview. They'll realize. If you think immediately in interview also, spontaneously answers will not come. Some practice required. For thinking, logical thinking also some practice required. That is the reason every time asking questions. But some people are utilizing, some people not utilizing. That is happening. They are not thinking also. They'll think later. They don't want to think now. In interview only they want to think. See. In this line, how many objects created? In this line, how many objects created? Object is created? No. Because it is created in string constant pool. It is also in string constant pool. It won't create. Duplicate not allowed, no? Duplicate not allowed. So that means total how many objects created? One object. Hash code same will be there or different will be there? Same. Then true. Both are true. It is also true. It is also true. File. Save. See, that's what don't discuss with your friends. Okay. Your answer true is there. One more person answer true false is there. After discussing, both given same answer. That's what don't discuss. Your thinking power also changed. You observe. Definitely one person will compromise. Okay. Definitely both will give same answer. Write this one. Output true. I'll give the diagram. Just write it. I'll give the diagram also. Now one object only created, that object only referred by S1, that object only referred by S2. Then same hash code will be there. Is it over? See, first string S1 equal to welcome. One object created. One object created. That object, where it is created, inside the pool or outside the pool? Inside the pool. String object. This object created inside the pool. First writing is over. Welcome. It is string object. This object referred by S1. This is created in string constant pool. Listen. Few people are discussing only continuously. They are not listening. See, observe. You are giving wrong answers also, you observe. You are not thinking, only guessing. If you guess, no use. You have to think. Already these memory concepts are explained. No? How many objects created, like that already explained. With that knowledge, you have to think. Now, here, one object created in first line. One object created. Here, this object referred by S1. When second line executed, it won't create one more object. Same object referred by S2. Because string constant pool does not allow duplicates. Then equals method compares the content of string object. This object, this is only compared. Now, welcome compared with welcome. True or false? True. This hash code compared with this hash code. Is it same hash code or different hash code? That's what will get it true. Write this diagram. So previous one different, this one different. While teaching, don't discuss with your friends. While teaching, don't use mobile. Listen with more concentration. If listening is missed, this type of answers comes. Whether you are listening or not listening, you know very well. No need to point out. One object created in string constant pool. That object only referred by second reference. That is the reason same hash code. Previous one outside the pool, two objects created. No, that's what hash code different. Is it over? So this welcome compared with this welcome only. That's what true. This hash code compared with this hash code. It will points to this object. It will points to this object. This object hash code only here and here. That is the reason same. True comes. Okay. Now here many other methods are there. You observe. So many methods are there. Okay. Here so many methods are there. And these all I'll give an assignment. Which method you have to use, how to use. That is return type, method name, and instance method, how to call, class method, how to call, already you know. With that knowledge, you can do it. Okay. Based on string handling, because these all, if I explain, it takes more time. You already know. Say I given this constructor I explained. This constructor I explained. This constructor I explained. 3. After that, this one I explained. 4. This method I explained, length. Okay. After that, get bytes I explained. Equals I explained. Starts with or ends with I explained. Okay. Ends with also last class I explained. And trim method I explained. Trim method I explained. To-char array method I explained. This is all I explained. With this knowledge, other methods you can call. Suppose you want to convert into uppercase letters. Method name to uppercase. If you want to convert into lowercase, okay, like this methods are there. Concatenation, 2 strings you can concatenate, that type. So like this substring you can create. Index of starts with. This is all what I'll do on assignment. I'll share in Google Classroom. That is, you try to do it. Okay. Next, string buffer, string builder. Differences between string buffer, string builder. Note, string tokenizer somewhat different. Differences between string buffer and string builder. Differences between string buffer and string builder. Differences between string buffer and string builder. Online students, end of the session will clarify your doubts. Now note on here only 2 differences are there. 2 differences. String buffer, string builder. Only 2 differences are there. Write it. The object of string class is immutable. I'll explain, just write it. The object of string buffer class is mutable. The object of string builder class is mutable. The object of string class is immutable. The object of string buffer class is mutable. The object of string builder class is mutable. Next, methods of string class are not synchronized. Here, methods of string build buffer class are synchronized. Methods of string builder class are not synchronized. Methods of string class are not synchronized. Methods of string buffer class are synchronized. Methods of string builder class are not synchronized. Not synchronized, synchronized, not synchronized. Immutable, mutable, mutable. If you compare string and string buffer, two differences will be there. If you compare string buffer and string builder, one difference is there. If you compare string builder and string, one difference is there. Here, to understand this one, what is immutable, what is synchronized required? It is immutable, it is mutable, it is mutable. It is not synchronized, it is synchronized, it is not synchronized. Is it over? No done. Immutable object. Immutable object. It means the value of an object cannot be changed. It means the value of an object cannot be changed. It means the value of an object cannot be changed. Say object value cannot be changed. That is immutable. Mutable means can be changed. Now, I'll show you example. Is it over? Say it means the value of an object cannot be changed. Suppose string s1 equal to one string I'm writing Taj. String s2 equal to I'm writing Mahal. Okay. Now this Taj and Mahal I want to concatenate. Okay. Concatenation possible with Java method also, with plus symbol also. Concat method is there. See this one. Now you observe what is the return type here? String. Parameter string. Is it instance method or class method? For calling this method also string required. Reference. This method I want to call. How to call? Give me answer. Return type string. What we have to write? String s3 equal to. Now for calling this method also object reference required. No? What you have to write? s1 dot concat. Next s2. Now you observe here return type string. That's what string s3 equal to. For calling this method, one string reference I'm using s1. It takes one parameter string. I pass it s2. Now Taj and Mahal concatenated. Then it is printed. Taj Mahal. Suppose s1, s2, s3. If I print all, in s1, what will be there? s2, S3. Now file, save. This compilation, execution. Okay, Taj Mahal, Taj Mahal. Now what I'll do, I'll remove this S3. It is returning, but I'm not receiving. It is returning, but I'm not receiving. Okay. Now, if I print S1 and S2, what is the output comes? Taj Mahal, but not concatenated. Concatenated in another object, not in that object. Same style, I'll write string buffer. String buffer SP1. But string buffer you cannot write like that. That is, if you write like this, it is called string literal. String literal itself object of which class? String class. You cannot assign to string buffer. That's what you have to write like this only. Okay. String buffer SB2. New string buffer Mahal. Even if you write here also, you can write like this if you want. Here also. Okay. Now, same style, but in buffer class, append method is there. Concat method not there. Append. System dot out dot println SB1. System dot out dot println SB2. See. What you're getting? Here Taj Mahal, here Mahal, here Taj Mahal, Mahal. So the value of object changed to Taj Mahal here. Actually, first SB1. What I given? Taj. But it is changed to Taj Mahal. Because it is mutable, it is changed. While concatenating, while appending, it is appended to this object only. Here, not appended. Now, here, the diagram I'll explain. First, you write this one. Example. Example. Output. Taj. Taj Mahal. Taj Mahal. Mahal. So here Taj, here Mahal, here Taj Mahal, the Mahal. So S1 Taj, S2 Mahal, SB1 Taj Mahal, SB2 Mahal. I'll explain with the diagram. Just write this one. Write the program, write the output also. Write the output also. Is it over? With the diagram, I'll explain. Which is immutable, which is mutable? String class is immutable, cannot be changed. String buffer, mutable, can be changed. Now, you observe. Here, what is happening? See, string object created. Which contains Taj. It is referred by S1. Okay. Next, another string object created. It is referred by S2. It is referred by S2. Now, next, when I write, when that line is executed, S1 dot concat S2, then concatenated this Taj and Mahal stored in another object. It is another object created, anonymous object created. This data we cannot print. But what I printed, S1, it is printed. S2, it is. In first line, listen with more concentrate is important. Now, in interview, they are asking about string buffer, string builder, and the equals method, equals operator. These all many times they are asking. It's the most important. First line, like this object created. Second line, like this object created. Third line, S1 dot concat S2. Then also an object created, but that object not referred by any reference. Taj and Mahal concatenated. That is stored in another string object. That object not referred by any reference. When you print S1, Taj printed. When you print S2, Mahal printed. Because of immutable. Suppose string buffer, what is happened? First here, it is Taj. It is string buffer object. String buffer object. This object referred by SB1. SB1. Second line, again string buffer object. SB2. String buffer object. Here Mahal. SB2. When next line executed, that object is one more object not created. This is only modified as Taj Mahal because it is mutable. So this string object cannot be changed because immutable. Value of an object cannot be changed. Value of an object cannot be changed. Reason, suppose while writing one paragraph, many strings will be there. Duplicates will be there. No, it won't create in a constant pool already given. Suppose if it is allows to change, many places it is going to be changed. That effect appears in real-time projects. That's what it won't change. But this one, string buffer, the Taj Mahal now it is not string object, string buffer object. Constant pool one will be there. Outside the pool, one more will be there. No, that type. That's what it will allow. Now, string buffer object can be changed. So, in real-time projects, if you write 10 strings, welcome, one only created in constant pool. That is only referred. Suppose if it allows to change 10 places changed, that effect comes. That's what one more class introduced, string buffer class. If required mutable, use this. If required immutable, use that. Like that, one more class introduced. But synchronized concept also is there. That is not synchronized. This is synchronized. I would explain, not completed. But suppose string is immutable, not synchronized. String buffer is mutable, synchronized. Suppose I want mutable, synchronized. Mutable, not synchronized. That's what one more class introduced. Depends upon application requirement. So many they are updating day by day. String writer class also, string joiner class also, so many other classes also came. New features. Okay. Now, first the concept. First concept should be clear. The object of string class is immutable. Once if it is written, you cannot change. That means it is internally final. Internally that value final. Now, this object value we cannot change. This object value we cannot change. That is the reason Taj and Mahal concatenated, that is stored in another object. This object not referred by any reference. That's what you cannot print this one. If you print S1, Taj printed. If you print S2, Mahal printed. But in this case, the value of string buffer object can be changed. That's what this Taj modified as Taj Mahal. Okay. Now, I'll explain. Just write this one, not completed. One more example also I'll give. Write this one. Is it over? See, first line, string S1 equal to new string Taj. Then like this created. Second line, string S2 equal to new string Mahal. This is created. Next line, third line, S1 dot concat S2. Taj and Mahal concatenated, that result stored in another object. Another object. This object not referred by any reference. That's what it is not possible to print. When I print S1, Taj printed. When I print S2, Mahal printed. But result of Taj and Mahal concatenated, no, that is not printed. But in this case, first string buffer SB1 equal to new string buffer Taj. That is created. SB2 equal to new string buffer Mahal. That is created. But SB1 dot append SB2 I called. Then Taj modified as Taj Mahal. Because it is mutable, it can be changed. It is immutable, it cannot be changed. Okay. Now, same program little bit change, what will happen? See. Okay, this is you can change. You see, you've seen. Little bit I'll change. Concat method return type is I am writing S1 equal to S1 also string type only. No? Now file save. You observe Taj Mahal. But here in this case, what is happened? First, it is Taj. Still, it is not changed. But you are getting Taj Mahal. How? See, string object. It is referred by S1. It is referred by S1. Next, Mahal. It is referred by S2. Now, first line, second line. That means even in a string constant pool also one more created. Now, S1 dot concat S2. Taj and Mahal concatenated. That is stored in another object. Taj Mahal. It is another object created. Now, what will happen? Just observe. This object referred by S1. That means this link is broken. New link created. Now, before this line, this object hash code was there. After this line, this object hash code was there. Now, value of object changed or hash code changed? Hash code. But whatever I said, immutable, immutable only. Immutable means this value of object cannot be changed. This can be changed. It is happened. Now, this link is broken. New link is created. Before this line number 7, this object hash code was there in S1. When this line is executed, this object hash code stored in S1. Hash code modified, but value of object not modified. Still it is there as it is Taj only here. It is not changed. We cannot change. This type also in interview they are asking how it is how it is working. Like this working. Now you are, if when you print S1, what you are getting? Taj Mahal. But what is there in first line? Taj. But it is modified, they are asking. How it is modified? It is another object, hash code modified. With hash code you are getting. So in this line, another object created, that object referred by S1 in this line. That is the reason you are getting Taj Mahal. So whatever I given concept as it is there, no change. The value of object cannot be changed. Is it changed Taj? No, Taj only is there. Here is it Mahal changed? No, Mahal only is there. Not modified. Here hash code modified. Value of object cannot be changed in string class. Okay. Alright, this one. This program also write it. This output also write it. So the value of an object cannot be changed. Now also not changed. What is changed? Hash code changed. So concept as it is there. No change. Any concept. The value of string object cannot be changed because immutable. Nothing but final. Inside the object, variable will be there. That variable value final. That is called immutable object. If you write here, this value cannot be changed. This value cannot be changed. This value cannot be changed. These are all string objects. If it is string buffer object, changed. Is it over? So this link is broken, new link is created. So before this line, this object hash code was there. When this line is executed, this object hash code stored here. So the S1 hash code changed. Previously, this object hash code. When this line executed, this object hash code stored. But the value of an object still not changed. In previous program also not changed. This program also not changed. Okay. Previously, this is not referred by reference. Now referred by reference. Now, one more concept is synchronization. Next, write it. Synchronization. Synchronization. Okay. It is a mechanism that allows to access. See, I given here methods of string class are not synchronized. Methods of string buffer class are synchronized. Methods of string builder class are not synchronized. Buffer class only synchronized. Okay. Now synchronization. It is a mechanism that allows to access a shared resource only one thread at a time. It is a mechanism that allows to access a shared resource only one thread at a time. It is a mechanism that allows to access a shared resource only one thread at a time. This is separate topic is there, multi-threading and synchronization. At the time, very depth you'll see, just a little bit introduction I'll give about this. Next, write it, thread. A thread is a piece of code that executes independently. A thread is a piece of code that executes independently. A thread is a piece of code that executes independently. It is separate topic is there. Synchronization program later. Synchronization theory I'll explain. Multi-threading and synchronization. Separate topic is there. In that threads will see, synchronization will see very depth. Now, it is a mechanism that allows to access a shared resource only one thread at a time. A thread is a piece of code that executes independently. Just observe. Now, Methods of string class are not synchronized. Methods of string buffer class are synchronized. Methods of string builder class are not synchronized. Here, Java P, java.lang.string buffer. If I write string buffer profile, you observe here maximum number of methods synchronized keyword appears. You see, synchronized. Okay. Now you observe maximum methods are synchronized. Okay. See, synchronized. See, maximum number of methods are synchronized. Now I'll open string class. Any synchronized keyword is there? See, there is no synchronized keyword. One method also not there. Okay. Now string builder class. String builder class. Now see, is there any synchronized keyword? No. String buffer only synchronized. String is not synchronized. String builder is not synchronized. Okay. First, what is synchronization? It is a mechanism that allows to access a shared resource only one thread at a time. What is thread? Piece of code that executes independently. Now, for example, 5 computers are there. Five computers connected together as a one network. 5 computers connected together as a one network. 5 computers connected together as a one network. How many printers required? 1 printer or 5 printers? 1 printer required, 1 enough. Okay. If 5 computers not connected together means 5 required. 1 printer required. Okay. Now printer connected to this computer. Can I take printout from here? Here. All people can use the same printer. Okay. Now can I call printer is a shared resource? Yes or no? Now printer is a one resource. We can call it as shared resource. It can be shared by among all systems. All computers can use the same printer. We can call it as shared resource. Okay. Now print button. They'll click 5 members. At a time they can click. Possible or not? Like suppose 5 different people, 5 different cabins, they'll click on print button at a time. Possible or not? Possible. Is it required to see a printer is busy or free? No, you can click on print button, you can work. Okay. Whether printer free or busy, no need to see, no. You can click on print button, you can work other things also. So here 5 members, they may click print button at a time also. Okay. 5 members, it is allowing to click. 5 members, they may click. All requests comes to printer. Will it print all at a time? No, one by one. Now these are like a threads. 5 threads comes at a time. That is multi-threading. 5 requests at a time comes, but it will allow one by one because of synchronization. If synchronization is not there, all people content on same paper printed. Okay, then that content no one can understand. All people content on same paper printed, mixed content is mixed. Then no one can understand that paper, that content. So because of synchronization, now multiple threads at a time comes, but it allows one by one because this printer software is synchronized. If synchronization is not there, all people content same time. Now multi-threading is not there, one person only can click. Remaining 4 members, error comes. That is also problem. Always you have to observe. Printer free or busy, free or busy. If free, then only can click. That is also problem is, that's what multi-threading. Multiple requests you can send, but multiple requests at a time comes. If all printed at a time, that is also problem. That's what synchronization. We require multi-threading also. We require synchronization also. Now, if multi-threading mechanism is not there, 5 members cannot click at a time. One person only can click. Remaining 4 places, error comes. Because of multi-threading, 5 members can click at a time. But 5 members, they clicked. All requests comes to printer at a time. Then it won't print because of synchronization. If synchronization not there, content mixed. Multi-threading not there, also problem. Synchronization is not there, also problem. Okay. If multi-threading is not there, how many people can click at a time? 1. And always you have to see printer busy or free. That is you have to observe. As well as you have to observe other people also. They are clicking or you are clicking. You cannot click otherwise. Okay. Because of multi-threading, it is allowing. At a time can click. Because of synchronization, it is allowing 1 by 1. In a multi-threading only synchronization required. Okay. If synchronization is not there, many problems will occur sometimes. For example, online shopping. Online shopping. Suppose whenever sale will be there. Suppose stock is until stock only they'll give. Suppose 10 items are there. Very low price they're selling. Night when midnight 12 o'clock sale will start. Then what people will do? All people are ready to book that item. No, all people they are ready to book the item. Many people they'll send requests, but there are only 10 items. Then how many will get it? 10 only will get it. So all requests comes at a time, but they won't allow at a time, 1 by 1. Like that. Okay. And even movie ticket booking, railway reservation booking, air ticket booking, that is also. Okay. That is also synchronized is there. Same seat, two members cannot click at a time. And while doing payment page, that is seat is full also shows. Again, you check it. Later, it is free also it shows. The reason one person may be cancelled. Like that. One person at a time can book. Checking status, all people can see. But booking, same seat, maybe other person may select. Same seat, maybe other person may be selected. At that time, it will not allow 1 by 1. That is synchronization. So, multi-threading synchronization, many places required. Online shopping also required, and railway reservation ticket booking also, air ticket booking also, bus reservation also, movie ticket booking also, and this printer software also synchronization required. Now, here methods of string class. Methods of string class are not synchronized. String buffer class synchronized. Then what will be happen? String buffer class, many requests comes to call these methods. It will allow 1 by 1 because synchronized. Now, suppose google.com is their website. Is it shared resource? Is it Google only for you? Worldwide crores of people can use, no? That is shared by n number of people. That is shared resource. Many people they'll send the request to Google. Will it process all at a time or 1 by 1? That is at a time. There is no synchronization. If synchronized is there, half an hour you have to wait. Your request will be in queue only. Okay. For opening Google homepage also, half an hour you have to wait. That will happen. That there is no synchronization. Sometimes synchronization required. Sometimes synchronization not required. That is further programming will be there. Now, string class methods, many people they'll send requests. It allows at a time. String buffer class, it will not allow. Okay, present only theory given. Programming later we'll see. Tomorrow you will see continuation. No holiday. You have a class. Not only my class, other class also are there.